Breaking news, Kaizer Chiefs Football Club has made some really sad and harsh announcement, but I think they are necessary. I mean, honestly speaking, I think they are necessary. So yeah, as much as this news actually disheartening to some, but to some, I think it is actually necessary. So yeah, I'm about to unpack as to what Kaizer Chiefs said, and yeah, I think you will all agree with me in this one that I feel like yeah, it was a necessary announcement. But if you're interested, then please stick around. As you stick around, there's only one favor that I'm requesting from you guys, and that favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do all of those things? Come on guys, you need to do it because doing it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. So definitely, good people, the power here is in your hands. Please exercise that power in favor of this video. Speaking about that, let's jump straight into this one. Yeah, it came in as no shock that Kaizer Chiefs Football Club, one of the things that have announced is that there will be no, let me repeat this one, there will be no award. And I was kind of asking myself a question to say, when I saw this one, I was like, wow, wait a minute. If you were to give them an award, what are you awarding? Right? What are you celebrating in them? What are you saying to them? Why are you giving them awards when they are doing nothing? Well, this didn't come as my report, but it came as IFA Post. This is what they've got to say. Yeah, they said it's not IFA Post or Isia Crew. They said the Sia Crew has been led to believe that there will be another season of no award at Kaizer Chiefs following a disappointing campaign at Naturena. Amakosi finished the campaign with a 1-0 defeat at home to Cape Town City over the weekend. So coming to their 12th defeat of what was a horrifying first season for the head coach Arthur Zwane. They finished the 5th place. They finished on the 5th place and have extended their trophy drought by another campaign. Okay. Yes. We'll continue with what they said. But yeah. Tell me something. If you're gonna give players awards, if you are SuperSport United, it makes sense to give players awards because they have taken the team from nowhere to the position number 3. They will be playing in the CAF Confederations Cup come next season. So yes, if you are Sekhukhune United, there's a reason for you to give your players awards. They have taken the team from the fifth position to position number what? They are in the top 8, and then they played. Now they will be playing in the CAF Confederations Cup, and also they are in the final. So there's a reason for you to do that. If you are Orlando Pirates, there's a reason for you to give players awards. You know why? Because they won the MTN 8. Number 2, they are in the CAF Champions League. Number 3, they are in the final. So there's a reason why you need to reward them. If you're Mamelodi Sundowns, your players won the league. They got booted out in the semi-final of the Champions League. There is a reason for you to award them. If you are Marumo Gallants, your players took you to the semi-final of the Champions League. Something that is very difficult to do, especially with less resources. Yeah, so there's a reason for you to reward them. But if you are Kaizer Chiefs, what are you rewarding these players for? I don't understand. Maybe, I know there are quite few players that you say, but they need to be rewarded. The thing is that if the whole team is not performing, you can't reward those few people. I'll tell you why. But let's start here. They say awards at Chiefs used to be a norm, with players winning big money prizes, as well as cars for the player of the year to drive for a year from their sponsors. But in recent years, with the club failing to live up to the expectations, the club has not had awards, and it appears it won't be different this year, as the Soweto Giant look to find solutions on how to turn things around next season. Amakosi already in the market to improve on the squad, with Given Msimango and Mduduzi Mdantsane expected to join from July 1st. The club is believed to be looking at striker to sign, including Khanyisa Mayo and Inram Reiners. Yeah. So my argument in favor of Kaizer Chiefs is I've given you Sundowns. There's a reason to reward them. I've given you a Pirate. There's a reason to reward them. SuperSport. There's a reason to reward them. Marimo Gallants. There's a reason to reward them. Sundowns. There's a reason to reward them. But if you choose to reward few players at Kaizer Chiefs and you decide that, okay, I'm gonna reward, take for instance Emerson Dove, I'm gonna reward Mdu Shabalala, I'm gonna reward Usamgolo Zwane, I'm gonna reward Ashley Dupree because he was that good. Maybe I'm gonna reward Christian Sail. After that, what? So the rest. So what is going to happen is going to create atmosphere in the team. So you want the team to start performing as a team, even though there will be individuals that will shine much more than the team, but you want the team to start gelling together as a team. So I don't see, in favor of Kaizer Chiefs, I will say, if they really decide not to have awards, kudos. Do not reward. Number two, you do not reward players who are not giving their all. What are you rewarding? Like, tell me something. What are you rewarding about people? Like, the coach will come up with a strategy. The players will not exert themselves. Why do you reward such a behavior? It's a similar concept that you can take, because in South Africa we love churches. I don't know what's this fixation about churches. I'm not saying it's wrong to go to church, but there's an example that I think it is relatively the same. You know what I'm saying? So you find that when the pastor does not have the money to buy a car, the church must donate. When the church members do not have the money to pay for their school fees, then the church must pray. Do you see the difference? You know what I'm saying? So what are you saying to people? We are saying the only better human being here is the pastor. Others, we are not. Look, they are not better. Do you see the point? The atmosphere that we create in the church, but on the other hand, we are fighting against that atmosphere. We are trying to be human beings with dignity, human beings with good morals, but at the same time, we create those distinctions between who's better human being and who's not a better human being to get the point under the discuss that these are pastors. So you see that you can draw the similar example and take it to Naturena village and say, once you do that, these players will tend to hate the ones that are performing, the ones who are not performing. Say, for instance, argument's sake, most of them, they are still within Kaizer Chiefs. They will then conspire, because they are able to conspire to fire a coach. So they can conspire to say, let us not pass these players because, who do they think they are? You know what I'm saying? And it happened. It's in Mbuyiselo who confirmed that actually there are people whom the players conspired with. We don't want this player. He's hot. Nothing wrong about him. But because the players feel like they are threatened by him, they don't want that player. So what they ended up doing is that we're not going to pass him even when we see that he's on a better scoring opportunity. So such things ended up, the player ended up being released by the team. Do you get the point? So I'm saying it will create that atmosphere if they reward the likes of Abumdu. So it makes sense for me. What about you? Get into the comment section below. Tell me what you think. I'll see you on the next video. But until then, please take care.